Here's your host, Clay Nelson.
Hey, hi, this is Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. And, boy, a lot of things are going on, huh? Geez, it's like I had Karen Weingart in here this morning, and we were talking about maybe doing a show together, and we have to work out some logistical problems, but as soon as we get those worked out, Karen and I are going to do another show together, so you guys better get ready. And Karen, if you're listening, you better get ready, kiddo. Now, the name of the show is Completing Your Year with Power, Plan, and Prospect. So completing your year with power, plan, and prospect. Now, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the election anymore or Obama anymore or anything else. I do want to talk about how people are really hoping that somebody's going to just shoot the golden bullet and everything's just going to be fine again. Everybody's going, well, after the election, everything's going to be great. All right, stock market's going to go up, things are going to level out, everything's going to get mellow. And then the election was over, and guess what? Not a single thing has changed. We just have one president saying that he wished he hadn't said a few things he said, and we got a new president going to change some of the laws that the old president has done, and everybody's being really careful. The Senate and the House are really jockeying for position. It's quite an interesting time. The state of California is about ready to go bankrupt. The automobile industry is just eating worms, and the stock market's tanking like crazy. So, gee, isn't life great? So what do we do as just little us'uns in the world when you're thinking about how do we take care of ourselves when the rest of the world doesn't seem like it knows how to? And every time the U.S. of A. does something, the rest of the country, the rest of the world follows suit maybe 2 weeks later. But when we go down, everybody else goes down. When we go up, everybody else goes up. So what do we do with that? What do we have to take on? Who do we have to be? So it's like that's what today's show is all about. And the truth about all these issues is that, what went on before the election is going to go on and has been going on after the election. And top of it all, guess what? The holidays are coming. Now, how do we turn the holidays are coming into an exciting, fun thought instead of, oh, God, the holidays are coming, and I don't have any money, and I might not have a job, and gee, maybe, just maybe, we can figure out that the holidays aren't about buying stuff or spending money. Maybe the holidays are all about being with. What do you think? Being with, the ontology study of life. Who are we being, and how much do we hug, and maybe we can really get straight, really understand that money can't hug us. I mean, I've been poor and I've been not so poor, and I choose not so poor. But money can't hug you. So it's all about getting straight about what's important. What's important is your family and friends and your wife, your husband, or girlfriend or boyfriend, or a bowling partner. I don't care, just another human being, you know what I mean? Right, Diego? Ha-ha. So now, today's show, all right, it's like if the holidays are coming on really fast, all right, and there's all kinds of other stuff going on, like, the have-tos of life, and how about the I don't want us part of life, and how about, how am I going to pay for that part of life? So, before the holidays take you over, I'd like for all of us to just take a look at a couple of things, okay? One is, how can we be more powerful all the time, no matter what is behind us or in front of us? Remember, if whatever's behind you, you can't change. All you can do is do it again if you liked it, and don't do it if you, quite frankly, didn't like it. You got it? I mean, I had my bank just sent me a letter. I've been with the same bank for 10 years. Put millions of dollars through this bank, and I have a letter. It got taken over by another bank, and I had a letter sent to me that says, oh, by the way, Mr. Nelson, we're cutting your line of credit in half. And by the way, see you later, click buzzed. Don't call us, we'll call you. And so I call the bank, and the bank goes, oh, gee, I can't help you, Mr. Nelson. And I'm going, now, wait a minute. If this is customer service, what do you call what you're doing, and where are you guys leaving me? And if I'm in the top, say, 10% of the planet economically, my God, what is happening to the rest of the planet now? So we all better wake up, and I mean wake up quick and get that it's not about the money, it's about the relationship. And now is time for y'all to just really understand it's time to help your neighbor. It's time to stand up and listen and hug, not yell and scream. It's time to ask for what you need. It's time to get, all right? That full frontal hugs is what's needed now. Effective listening is what's needed now. Being more powerful in your own behalf is what's needed now. And not just roll it over and playing dead when somebody says you can't have something. Remember, I've always said, if there's something you want in the world or in your life, you got to ask for it. You have to ask for it. You got to stand up and fight for it, okay? That's the way it is. So we've talked in recent weeks about, what our elected officials need to be held accountable for. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to look inward and to get into action ourselves. What are you willing to hold yourself accountable for or your family accountable for? You understand? I mean, my son wanted to get some things and do some things. And I told him, you know what? Things are pretty tight here. I don't think I can afford to just let you have those things. I said, you might want to think about getting a job. You know what the little whippersnapper went and did? He went and got a job. Little guy. Pretty cool, huh? So talk about being unstoppable. He found out what he had to do to get what he wanted, and he went and did it. Now, how many of you can say that's what you do and how you live? So how do you make that shift in thinking? And then how do you have that mind shift translate into a measurable action that allows you to move forward in a positive manner? A lot of times, you have to change what's going on in your life because of economics. Okay, or lack of love, or lack of good health, or whatever. But it's just a change. It doesn't have to last forever. And the change could be good. The change could be anything you want it to be. And how you manage that change is up to you. So it's not about what you do. It's about who you're being when you do it. So everybody got that? It's not about what you do. It's about who you're being when you do it, okay? So now, if we were going to move forward in this conversation, which is a difficult conversation to extrapolate and to really communicate to any great degree, and basically what I'm saying is if there are things going on in your life that you feel you don't have a say in, i.e. the economy, i.e. job security, i.e. good health, i.e. cash flow, all right, if those things are getting you, then you need to write down what's got you about it and how you can manage it. Like right now, I have to go on a break, and I don't want to, but I have to because that's the rules, okay? So I have to wipe the slate clean around how I think and go on the break and be good. So you're listening to Clay Nelson and Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Get on back here, and I'm going to really give you some good tools on how to have your life work when everybody else doesn't seem to want to.